Hello, how are you? This is Molly. I'm coming to y'all with another one. My phone is cloned. Every time I get on here, I'm going to tell y'all that my phone is cloned. But y'all ain't gonna be seeing me in a minute for a minute. You know what I'm saying? In a minute, real talk. Yeah, not on here. I'm making a decision in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting y'all know that. But with that being said, do not follow me. Do not follow me. Now back to what I was gonna say. If you're receiving any calls, text, y'all know my phone is cloned. If you're receiving any emails, calls, texts, phone calls, news, anything like that, that's not me. If you have sent anybody any money, that ain't me. Okay? Go to the Memphis, Tennessee Police Department. Go to the DeSoto County, Mississippi Police Department, the Tunica, Mississippi Police Department, the Helena, Arkansas Police Department, the Forest City, Arkansas State Police, and the FBI, and your local police. And make sure you tell them that this group of people have been telling people that I am crazy, but I'm not, because you've been sending money and talking to somebody on the other end, and they have control of her phone. Mom. And you know what I'm saying? Just go. What? Don't talk to me in the middle of this. So they have control of her phone, and she is not lying. Show them the evidence of what y'all been talking about. If they sent you money, show them the evidence of that. Now, with that being said, y'all, I want to apologize for me getting in my feelings on here. But I have, you know what I'm saying, I got feelings just like everybody else. And I get tired. You feel me? Because I'm the most chill person you ever want to meet, the most cool, calm, and collective person that you ever want to meet until you piss me the fuck off. Then I don't know how to stop being mad. So, you know what I'm saying? When people piss me off, I would rather leave than sit in their face, because I don't know how to stop being mad. When I get there, I'm there. I'm there. And for the people that don't like me, I don't care. I don't like you either. If you don't like me, leave me the hell alone. It's that simple. You ain't got to watch me. I ain't put no 22 to nobody edge and say, hey, you got to watch me. You're doing that shit on your own. You ain't got to do, I ain't asked you to do nothing for me. You don't have to do shit for me. I didn't ask you to. You're doing it on your own. I didn't authorize for you to do anything. I have told you to leave me alone. And that's what I mean. Forgiveness ain't got nothing to do with it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about. We're going to talk about forgiveness of God. First of all, you know, since a lot of people, they like to bring up the word forgiveness. They constantly saying, forgive, forgive, forgive. Now, with that being said, ain't nothing wrong with forgiveness. But if people want to try to play that God thing in your life, oh, you're a Christian, so you're supposed to forgive. Well, God says forgive 7 times 70. And let me tell you something. And Harmony did the math, and she said said that's 490 times. Now, with that being said, y'all done ran out of that. So it ain't no more it ain't no. No, I done forgave so much shit, because I could have been at the police doing what I needed, really, really, really what I needed to do. But they've been the ones going to the police. Lying though. That's crazy to me. But anyway, so y'all done ran out of that. So asking me to forgive, that's out of my hands now, because y'all done ran out of the 7 times 70. You know what I'm saying? Now it's between you and God. It ain't got nothing to do with me now. It's nothing to do with, it's out of my hands. I put those right there for you. Yeah, it's out of my hand. I turn every chance I get, I turn people that has hurt me over to God. I have turned them over. It ain't got nothing to do with me no more. It's out of my hand, out of my control. I give all my burdens over to the good Lord, because I trust him. I trust him, and I believe in him. Now, what other people do in your life, you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't help how people are. Because I was just thinking of, let me tell you, when you're dealing with, when you're dealing with people that's in different cultures and shit like that, they go by different things, okay? Now, I'm not knocking no culture. I know what's good for me. I have to have something where I'm free in. I can't be locked down and bogged down to no man, and I can't do that to all his ways and asking him for everything, and that's not a good fit for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even finna play with nobody like that, because I know I like to do my own thing sometimes. In the wash. Shit, hold on, wait. Didn't I say don't talk to me while I'm on here? No, let me finish this. When I get done, you can talk to me.
No, you not.
So anyway,
on the video.
Okay, keep on. So anyway, like I'm finna say, you know, everybody got their own spiritual journey. Everybody got their own spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? And you as a person, you know what you can take and what you can't take. And what you can do and what you can't do, what you're willing to do and what you're not willing to do. That's called knowing thyself. That's when you know yourself. Now, when you're young, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you don't know yourself. You don't know what you can take. You don't know what you need. So you'll go for anything. And that's when men can mold you into what you want, what they want you to be. But when you become a woman or a man, guess what? You know what I'm saying? And you know what you want and you know who you are. You can't be molded at that point. Now it's all about finding, it ain't even really all about love. It's all about finding the things, people, places and things that fit you. You see what I'm saying? Because when you get older, your patience is thin. When you get older, you done been through some shit. When you get older, you know thyself now. You see what I'm saying? When you know yourself. Now, if you done molded somebody up from a young age, of course they're going to be, yes, sir, master. See what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that if that's how they choose to be. You understand what I'm saying? With that being said, you got to understand when you dealing with different people, everybody ain't the same. Some people done went through more than what other people done went through. Some people done went through less than what other than went through. And I said that to say this. My aunt, I ain't gonna say, a woman that I know, she met this man back in the day. They had moved down to Memphis when we were living in Memphis. And the man was, you know what I'm saying? I guess he was a Muslim. You know, I don't know how Muslims get down, but I know that they do, you know what I'm saying, stand up for black people and, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit like that. I think Tupac mama was one. But what was she on the run? You see what I'm saying? A lot of them, I'm noticing now, I ain't trying to judge nobody, none, but they do be on the run. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they be doing, but I don't know what's going on with that. Some of them do. Because they, you know, they got this fighting, they're fighting something. I don't know what they fighting. And then you got other people out here that come around you. You have to be careful because people can see you spiritually. You know what I'm saying? A demon can see you spiritually. So you can't just be letting nobody in. But anyway, he came and he said his name was Matafa some shit. I mean, you know how they names be. He said some shit. I don't know what his name was, but it was some shit like that, Mati or some shit. We like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? You know, they changed their names. I'm not knocking it. But come to find out, one day I think he just up and left. She never heard from that damn man again in her life. Never. Like, he just vanished. See what I'm saying? So you got to be careful of who you allow in. You know what I'm saying? He ain't do nothing wrong to her, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just simple fact. You just don't be knowing who the fuck you be talking. You have to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You can't just allow anybody into your life. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what they own. It's okay to be nice to people, but you have to be able to use your discernment as well. You got to know what fits you. You got to know who you are. You got to know what you like. You got to know what you dislike. You see what I'm saying? You got to know thyself. You see what I'm saying? And see, a lot of people looking at it like, I'm being hard, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But I ain't. I know thyself. And I know that I will be a problem to somebody like that. When they used to, yes, jump, how high. You see what I'm saying? I will be a problem to somebody like that. Because see, if you want me like that, it's shit that you gonna have to do for me. You see what I'm saying? That's how I feel. If I see that that's all you want from me and I'm getting nothing out the deal, I can't give my whole life and soul to nobody anymore. I ain't doing it. I did that when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Blindly. But hell no. When you go through certain things, you learn certain lessons. You don't walk back into those lessons like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to call, I don't want to be a problem, a burden, or anything to nobody. But I know that certain shit that I done already been through and I seen, it might click me on another level. See what I'm saying? So I don't want to be on the news. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, people be looking at what she thinks she out there. She thinks she better now. I just know thyself and I know where I am mentally. And I know that God is dealing with me on certain things. And a lot of time when God is dealing with you, nobody needs to be interfering with it. You have to let God do his work in his time. You understand what I'm talking about? You have to do his work. You have to let God's will be done in your life. Not your will, not nobody else's will, but your will. Let God's will be done in your life. Because God is the answer. He know what he wants for you. You see what I'm saying? And everything in your life that you go through is shaping and making and molding you into that. You see what I'm saying? Caterpillars turn into butterflies. Understand that. And if you don't understand what I mean, that means that everything's supposed to change. Everything's supposed to grow. You see what I'm saying? Now, me, I'm hurt. I am a hurt person. I am broken. I've been broken all my life. But I just learned how to flow with it and, you know what I'm saying, take it on the chin and, you know, chin up, chest out. Because this is life. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna fall apart. I have my moments where I get irritated. I get emotional. I cry. I cried last night thinking about my grandmama. You know, that fucks with me. It really do. You know what I'm saying? It fucks with me because I feel like I could have did more. But then again, I know that at that time, I wasn't in a position to do more because of what I was going through. See what I'm saying? But, you know, this is a journey. We on a spiritual journey, but we also on an individual journey. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just spiritual. You have to have shit out here too. And you have to have things to live in this world. You understand what I'm saying? You do. And you have to know what you want. And you can't get mad at nobody else because they have a calling on their life or they have something, you know what I'm saying, in their life that is for them. You can't get mad at nobody. Everybody got their own individual journey. It's just what it is. You can't walk nobody else's journey with them unless it's meant for that. Some of y'all supposed to been gone a long time ago out of people's lives. And you trying to keep a foot in the door that the door's supposed to been closed a long time ago. And then y'all want to sit up here, people want to say forgive and all that. But what is the consequences and penalties for somebody crossing you? Why do you have to soften your heart? Listen to this. Why do you have to soften your heart and you're getting consequences just for not allowing nobody to fuck over you? Now, this is personal. I'm getting consequences for not allowing nobody to fuck over me. You heard me? But I'm supposed to be accepting to being sacrificed. Yes, sacrifice the fuck, steal from me, make me broke, make me look fat, make me ugly, make my life a living hell. I'm supposed to be open to that and forgiving to that. What is the consequences for people doing? Do they get consequences? Or just people that ain't doing people wrong? I don't understand it. Make me understand like what the fuck this is, because the way this shit moving and what I'm seeing, I don't understand. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody got their own spiritual journey. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know yourself. I know myself. And I know me. I'm a fighter. I'm a lover, but I'm a fighter. I know that. You heard me? And I know that I have to have somebody like Gucci say, abnormal. Nothing that because I'm abnormal. You heard me? So I have to have somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? That at any point they can come on, get on that level. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And I can't be just, don't look at that man. I can't have it no more. I'm sorry. How the hell, now listen, if you a woman and you sitting up at a park somewhere, or you at the movies, or you doing something, just think about this. You're going to see men, women, boys, and girls. So if a man walk past you, you might not even be looking at him like that. You might just, how you just mess around, you look up and you just see somebody. That might happen, and then here you go, you got this motherfucker on the side. Don't be looking at them niggas. What? They see, first of all, why you looking at them so hard? You feel me? You must think he attractive or something for you to even feel like that. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit, man, I don't know if people want a dog. I don't know what they want out here, but I just can't be that. I'm sorry. I can't live my life like that.